Still learning about this stuff and
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance.
Why do you smile?
Arcadian. I've fought countless times. Yet I've never met an adversary who could offer me what we Spartans call a beautiful death. I can only hope, with all the world's warriors gathered against us, there might be one down.
Can't wait to be a beauty warrior.
A beauty warrior is someone who is empowered by their transformation.
There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Let's not waste another second. Welcome to the No Advice Needed podcast. I'm your host, John Joshua. Two first names, no middle name. I rarely take the middle ground on anything. That's why I'm good at consulting. Learn how to be the most physically attractive you without plastic surgery. Learn how to improve your fashion style. Then use your physical attraction and your fashion style to succeed in your business and personal life. On this episode, we will go over A, the life and death significance of you having an accurate physical self-awareness, A.P.S.A. B, your A.P.S.A. attractiveness ranking. C, the reasons why everybody gets plastic surgery. And D, how to find your most physically attractive look. This podcast is brought to you by Try Consulting Solutions. We know, we get it, we respect it. When it comes to your life, there's no advice needed. But just in case, try consultingsolutions.com for more business and personal consulting. Book a session today. Here we are. Still on the journey to fulfillment in all aspects of our lives. I'm here in California, and you are all over the world. Welcome back. Were you able to guess from the Storytime segment which aspect of life we would talk about today? If you guessed the physical aspect of life, then you were right. That particular life lesson of don't smile so wide, taught to me by my mother, Bianca Cooper Dexter Johnson, showed me the importance of increasing my accurate physical self-awareness. Episode 4. Be the most physically attractive you without plastic surgery. Getting plastic surgery is not the answer. Although everybody gets plastic surgery, everybody born in this world that makes it to adulthood gets plastic surgery. All right, let's not argue. Hold that thought for now. Before getting plastic surgery, just finish this whole episode and then decide. As you know, plastic surgery can jeopardize your physical safety. Safety is paramount. As a cop in California, you can't go 1 week without hearing a supervisor or fellow officer or even a civilian saying one of these three phrases. From the supervisor, safety is paramount. It's paramount. Fellow officer, that rookie's officer safety was trash. They better stop being complacent and fix it. They're putting all of us at risk. Civilian, wow, I know how dangerous it is out there. You stay safe, okay? All three people are right. The obvious and not so common dangerous situations for police officers are when they are dispatched to violent felonious crimes such as domestic violence calls, assault with a deadly weapon calls, armed robbery calls, vehicle pursuit calls, shot fire calls, homicide calls, active shooter calls, etc., etc. Safety is obviously paramount because the dangerous threats are overt. Paramount. What does that even mean? Not the movies, Paramount streaming platform, Paramount Plus, nothing like that. Paramount means more important than anything else, or supremely important. Safety is obviously more important than anything else. Safety is obviously supremely important in certain situations. But on the flip side, for cops, there are not so obvious common situations that have a significantly smaller chance of being dangerous, such as wellness checks on elderly people. Oh, the elderly people. Noise complaint calls, parking complaint calls, traffic hazard calls, civil dispute calls, identity theft and fraud calls, community engagement calls, etc., etc. In those situations, safety is still paramount, but the dangerous threats are least likely to occur. What I just said all comes down to good cops stay ready for anything because safety is always paramount. At any time, a situation can become a matter of life or death. Okay, stay ready. We got it. But I'm not trying to be a police officer, John Joshua, so what's the point? When it comes to being physically attractive, you need to have an accurate, and I mean accurate, a complete honesty, like stop lying to yourself, accurate physical self-awareness of how attractive you are. Your accurate physical self-awareness is paramount. I'll repeat, accurate physical self-awareness of your attractiveness is paramount. It's life or death. It's supremely important to the life or death of your confidence. Confidence. Again, we're always going to talk about confidence in this podcast because your level of self-confidence in every aspect of your life will either progress you in your fulfillment journey or delay your fulfillment journey. All the little delays eventually add up to 1,000 million moments of unfulfillment, which leads to depression, anxiety, isolation, countless disorders, suicidal ideations, and eventually death by suicide if your mental health and emotional health goes untreated. And it's not just about you. Friends and family members can sustain collateral damage wounds from your low self-confidence and low self-esteem behaviors. This is the opposite of what we're trying to do. Every episode is strategically laid out for the purpose of you becoming a humble billionaire. 1,000 million moments of fulfillment require confidence. Another way of putting it is episode 2, how to instantly improve your self-confidence, introduced you to the starter pack of the self-improvement work that needs to be done. Today builds on top of that. Here is how to be the most physically attractive you without plastic surgery. Plastic surgery will not make you the most physically attractive you. This process will. This is a podcast all about how. And let's stop playing around with this content. If this is your first few times of listening to an episode, let's make a deal. If you go through this whole episode and there are multiple things of value that you can apply to your life today, then do 3 things for me just to let me know I'm not crazy to think that this content is competitive. 1, subscribe to the channel. 2, hit the bell for notifications. And 3, hit the like button. And then let's make the same deal for those of you who are already subscribed to the YouTube channel and those who follow me on Spotify. If I'm giving you consistently helpful free consulting content that's good, then do 3 things for me just to let me know that you want to see how far we can take this. 1, hit the like button. 2, comment on the parts of the segment you agree with or disagree with. Tell me what you felt when you heard it so we can have sidebar conversations. 3, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, share a favorite episode with someone you care about, with someone that you want to see reach fulfillment in a certain aspect of their life. All right, that's a good deal. Thank you all for supporting. Here is how to be the most physically attractive you without plastic surgery. We're going to do 3 quick rankings. This is the Accurate Physical Self-Awareness Attractiveness ranking. Let's just call it A.P.S.A ranking. Women, we are going to rank your facial beauty, your body, and your hair. Men, we are going to rank your facial handsomeness, your body, and your hair. We'll get into why after the rankings. The first ranking for everybody, we are ranking your face. Rank your current, not yesterday, last year, not before childbirth, not your outdated dating app profile pic. Rank your current face, fresh out the shower, just your face, no makeup, 1 through 10, can't use 6, can't use 0.5, 1 being ugly, 10 being gorgeous. Think about it. If you break up the 9 numbers in the ranking, there are 3 sections. 1 through 3 is below average, 4 through 6 is average, no using 7, 8 through 10 is above average. rank yourself 1 through 10. Let's not make this super difficult and argue about the biased European standards that has sabotaged, skewed, and tricked the whole world into a beauty conspiracy construct that is ultimately flawed. Please, for your sake, keep it simple. For some of you, this beauty conspiracy excuse is the reason that you have an inaccurate physical self-assessment of your attractiveness. For the women, if you still need help on ranking your facial beauty, here are some examples for women. According to trendmax.com, here are 2023's most beautiful women in the world. Anne Hathaway, American actress. Ho Young Chung, Squid Games actress. First Asian model to appear on the cover of Vogue magazine. Jordan Dunn, British model. Deepika Padukone, Hindi films actress. Blake Lively, American model and actress. Beyonce, American singer. Priyanka Chopra, Miss World 2000, model and actress. Margot Robbie, Australian model and actress. Zendaya, American model and actress. Ladies, where does your face rank 1 through 10? Side note, there are scientific studies that parallel the most beautiful faces with perfect symmetry and perfect proportions of facial features. Once again, don't make this too difficult, but I do want to hear your thoughts in the comments about how you feel regarding these measurements and standards of beauty. Me, personally, I do not have a perfect asymmetrical face or perfect proportions of facial features, and my confidence has always been high because I have an accurate physical self-assessment of my attractiveness. Men, if you still need help on ranking your facial handsomeness, here are the examples for men. According to Pinterest.com, here are some of 2023's most handsome men in the world. Michael B. Jordan, American actor. Brad Pitt, American actor. Omar Brokan Al-Ghala, Iraqi model. Kim Taeyong, aka V, K-pop BTS boy band member. Chris Evans, American actor. Ryan Reynolds, American actor. Idris Elba, British actor. Enough of the examples, you get it. Ranking of your face. I'm at a 5. My wife's not out of 5. I'll let Latasha do her own ranking if she wants to. The second ranking, we are ranking your body 1 through 10, no 7, no 0.5, and no more examples. How do you rank your body? I'm at a 6. The third ranking, we are ranking your hairstyle. No extensions, no weaves, no wigs, no braids, no hair plugs, no toupee, no hat. How do you rank your hair? I'm at a 4. Keep your rankings in mind as we move forward. Why do the A.P.S.A rankings of your face, body, and hair matter? And how does it make you feel?
So, John, now that we've gotten that out of the way, you've released all that off your shoulders. Gosh, that's a heck of a load for you to carry around all these years. How does it make you feel? It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
It doesn't matter how you feel yet. Ultimately, your initial rankings don't matter if you follow through with the whole process. Hold that thought. We're holding on to 2 thoughts right now. 1, everybody gets plastic surgery. And 2, your feelings about the A.P.S.A rankings don't matter yet. Attractiveness, or being attractive, has a few definitions. 1, sexually appealing to look at, sexually alluring. 2, pleasing or appealing to the senses. 3, having beneficial qualities or features that induce someone to accept what is being offered. Let's go with definition number 3. This is what matters about your A.P.S.A rankings. What are your physical features offering? What is your physical appeal offering? What is your physical attractiveness offering? If it's offering a 111 or 333 ranking, your face, body, and hair, that's still good. There is great value that you don't understand. Example, I get police calls for service all the time about junk vehicles, scrapers, beater cars, fixer-upper cars. First, I talk to the reporting party, and it goes like, can you tow Jimmy's vehicle? It's been parked there on the sidewalk for 6 months straight. It's a piece of junk. Look at that old car, and it's missing 2 wheels, and its car cover. It's bringing down the property value of this neighborhood. And I'm pretty sure Jimmy's a renter. He's not even the owner of that house. Then I go talk to Jimmy, the owner of the junk car, and he says, which neighbor is talking mess? I know it's Kyle, bro. Him and his wife, Karen. Whatever. I'll move it. At that point, I just give Jimmy a warning. What can Jimmy do about his junk car? The appeal of the car is below average, let's say a 3. Jimmy can get rid of the vehicle by scrapping it. Jimmy can hide the vehicle by putting it in the garage. Or Jimmy can accurately assess the damage of the vehicle and remodel it, fix it, get it in working order, and use it again. Jimmy chooses to take his time and strategically work on all the components of the vehicle. Jimmy fixes the broken down vehicle, and then one day he backs it out of the driveway to go for a drive. Of course, Kyle and Karen are outside. Kyle looks at Jimmy in the vehicle and says, wow, Jimmy, you just bought that old school? It looks nice. It's making our neighborhood look good. Oh, wow. Thanks, Kyle. This is the 1954 Goldwing Mercedes 300 SL. Matter of fact, it's the same car that was parked out front, bro. You know, the one you called the cops about? Oh, Kyle. By the way, I'm the actual owner of my house. I owned it for 10 years. So stop spreading rumors, Kyle. You're bringing down the integrity value of this neighborhood. You suck, okay? And so does your car. You, the audience, all the listeners, all of you that don't have an A.P.S.A or don't care to know your A.P.S.A ranking is like a rundown classic 1954 Goldwing Mercedes. Is the 1954 Goldwing Mercedes ever going to be a modern car again? No. Is everybody going to appreciate, acknowledge, or understand the beauty of the Mercedes? No. How tragic would it be to gut and remodel the Goldwing Mercedes and turn it into a modern day Rolls Royce or a Tesla? The actual fixed up good condition 1954 Goldwing Mercedes in 2023 is currently priced at $6.8 million. It's worth more than a modern day Rolls Royce and Tesla combined. The original price for it in 1954 was $6,820. If you adjust for inflation, it was around $71,000. It's worth roughly 95 times more than its original manufacturing value. You right now are worth 100 times more than when you were born. You were born with potential. How much of that potential have you actualized? How much of the physical aspect of your life have you actualized? No matter what your A.P.S.A ranking is for your face, body, and hair, if it's 111, 333, 10, 10, 10, you can be the most attractive you without plastic surgery. Here's the 3-step process to increasing your physical attractiveness. Step 1, you just did it. Determine your A.P.S.A ranking. Step 2, acknowledge the war that you should be fighting in. Is it a war on drugs? Is it a war on terrorism? Is it a war between the haves and the have-nots? Is it a race war? No. The answer is no. None of those wars. You are fighting in a war of optics. You are born into an optical war. Imagine if everyone in the world suddenly went blind. Everyone could only use the 4 senses of hearing, taste, touch, and smell. The sense of eyesight was gone. Would the plastic surgery industry survive? Would racism survive?
Will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
The world, or should I say the people in this world, still judges people by their race, still judges people by their socioeconomic status, still judges people by their religion, politics, and their overall physical appearance. The optical war is not all bad and it's not all good. Animals are also in an optical war because the sense of sight was originally used to visually detect dangerous threats from long distances. But animals don't conduct business like humans do. Animals don't participate in fashion trends like humans do. Animals can't judge animals by the content of their characters like humans can. Because of this, humans are in a higher level of optical war. It's a social optical war. You don't successfully fight and gain victory in a social optical war by camouflaging yourself with optical illusions. Your daily uniform in this optical war is not an optical illusion uniform. It's a uniform of confidence. It's a uniform made up of the 10 aspects of your life, and every emblem, rank, ribbon, and badge on that uniform is fulfillment. How many fulfillment badges and ribbons have you earned so far? How complete is your uniform of confidence? Optical war, beauty war, vanity war, whatever you want to call it, you're in it, whether you want to be in it or not. If you don't learn how to fight in it, well, then that's why you won't be remembered. And more importantly, that's why the lessons you taught your children won't be remembered, because you taught them lessons about the wrong war. Fear not. Here is the good news. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, share, comment. Get plastic surgery. Yeah, everybody gets plastic surgery, so you should too. What is plastic surgery? According to kidshealth.org, plastic surgery, the name comes from the Greek word plastikos, which means to form or mold. Plastic surgery is a special type of surgery that can change a person's appearance and ability to function. What is body enhancement? Body enhancement is a blanket term for procedures that change the shape of the body, from removing excess fat to tightening loose and or sagging skin. It includes surgical procedures. So wait a minute. The purpose of plastic surgery is to change a person's appearance. The purpose of body enhancements is to change the shape of the body. The purpose of makeup is to artistically change skin tone and contouring. The purpose of braces is to change a wide range of dental issues. The purpose of a haircut is to change appearance of a person's hair for functionality or style. The purpose of crutches is to change the immobility status of a person's injury or disability. The purpose of a cast is to change the recovery rate of an injury. The purpose of a stagecoach is to change the personnel logistics of transporting people and things. The purpose of eyeglasses is to change the many types of vision problems. Another purpose of plastic surgery is to change parts of the body in treatment of injury or for cosmetic reasons. Everybody figuratively gets plastic surgery. Everybody literally gets changes and enhancements done to their physical body throughout their life. Fashion and technology are always being modernized. Medical procedures are always being modernized. Therefore, a person is faced with decisions on how to best present or represent themselves in the modern world. Your face has subculture defaults, refer to episode 2, such as combined genetic ethnicity features. The symmetries and proportions of your face are pronounced in distinguished ways, meaning you're born with what you got. Your features are your features. And if you don't learn how to deal with your features, then who is going to teach your kids how to deal with the non-plastic surgery features that they will inherit? Plastic surgery doesn't genetically transfer to the children that you reproduce. Example, the shape of my face is a long oval. If you're looking directly at me, you can see that my face from the forehead to my chin curves to the left. I have a receded hairline, which makes my forehead look big. My bottom lip is bigger than my top lip. My ears are abnormally small, which makes my head look bigger. My hat size is extra large, so my head is in fact bigger. I was born with a gap between my two front teeth. I do not have 20/20 vision. I have bags under my eyes. My skin complexion is healthy. My eyebrows are awesome. My nose and cheeks are distinguished. My teeth are healthy. When I smile wide, my gum line shows. I also have pigmentation on my gums. I have great facial hair growth. Because of this in-depth A.P.S.A of my face, I strategically established the rules and regulations of my optimal look, the do's and don'ts to optimize my facial A.P.S.A ranking. So earlier, My A.P.S.A ranking for my face was 5. Because I'm a cop and my agency's grooming standards don't allow officers to grow a beard, I am currently clean shaven. Clean shaven is not the best look for me. My optimal handsome look includes me having well-groomed facial hair, whether beard or goatee. My optimal handsome look also includes me wearing contacts instead of glasses. When I showcase my face with those enhancements applied, my A.P.S.A jumps to a 6 or 8. Outside of my own observations, I remember all the times that someone made fun of my face or my facial features. Mean kids. I was roasting them right back though. What did they specifically make jokes about? They actually gave me free consultation, and I sorted out what was true and what was hyperbolic or exaggerated. I also thought about all the times that someone said, "You look like so-and-so when you make that face. You look like your grandpa or a famous person or an ugly person." I factored in those observations as well. In my lifetime, I have been told that I looked like Bobby Brown, Jizza from Wu-Tang, Kobe Bryant when I had my hair in a fro in high school, Black Rob when I had my beard. I was most offended when I was in junior high and someone said I looked like Bobby Brown. I don't care if it was pre-drug addiction. I didn't think Bobby Brown was handsome. I took it as an insult. I also assumed that it was because he had a gap in his teeth, like I did. Needless to say, I don't have a gap in my teeth anymore. No matter what way the world or pop culture is trending, I have to determine what are the most appealing features of my face. What are the least appealing features of my face? The same thing goes for your face and your body. What is or was the body type of your parents and grandparents when they were in shape or out of shape, when they were young or old, before they had kids or after they had kids? What is the build of your body? Do you have a skinny, medium, or heavy build? This isn't about what body type you want or wish you had. This is about you being mature and courageous enough to accept the current A.P.S.A of your body. Once again, outside of your own observations, remember all the times that someone made fun of you or roasted your body or your body features. What did they specifically make a joke about? They gave you a free consultation. What was it? Also, think back on all the times that someone said, your body looks like so-and-so. You got your grandma's body when she was young, or a famous person, or an out-of-shape person, or an in-shape person. Consider those observations as well. I was in karate as a little kid, wanting to be like Bruce Lee. His height and weight was 5'8" at 141 pounds. When I was in high school, I fell in love with basketball, and I wanted to play like Michael Jordan. His height and weight was 6'6" at 216 pounds. As an adult in my late 20s, my body matured to 5'10" at 220 pounds. That still stands today. I have the body type of Mike Tyson. Men in my family have the same body type. I have the small hands and feet of my mother. Thanks, Mom. But the shoulders and athleticism of my father. No matter what way the world or pop culture is trending, what are the most appealing features of your body? What are the least appealing features of your body? Then do the same thing for your hair. Do you have thick hair, thin hair, long hair, short hair, straight hair, curly hair, or no hair at all? What is the genetic history of your hair? No matter what way the world or pop culture is trending, all right, you get it. What are the most appealing hairstyles for you in conjunction with your appealing facial features? What are the least appealing hairstyles for you? Then you do the same thing with fashion. What is the most appealing clothing style for you to wear if you were to go to a wedding, a beach, on a date, on a job interview, in the gym, to a party, to church, to the White House? What are your do's and don'ts when it comes to wearing the types of fashion for your body type? What is the goal of all this? Wouldn't it just be easier to get plastic surgery? No, it wouldn't be easier to literally get plastic surgery, because even after plastic surgery, you're still going to do an in-depth A.P.S.A. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, you have to figure out all this stuff all over again. And the research could prove to be inconclusive because you don't have a big enough sample size of the social aspect and physical aspect data of you like you did before. According to GuinnessWorldRecords.com, Marie Jose Cristerna is a lawyer from Mexico who has a total of 49 body modifications, including significant tattoo coverage, a range of transdermal implants on her forehead, chest, and arms, and multiple piercings in her eyebrows, lips, nose, tongue, earlobes, belly button, and nipples. I don't know what her confidence level is at. I don't know if she has fulfillment in the physical and social aspect of her life. All I know is I respect her free will, like I respect your free will. Even Marie has to go through the A.P.S.A all over again for every modification. The goal of all of this is to find your most attractive avatar Bitmoji look. Everybody has at least one most attractive Bitmoji look. Others have more than one. Some people are so gorgeous and so handsome that it seems like all their different looks are the most attractive Bitmoji looks. But Albert Einstein only had one. What is the avatar Bitmoji look of Albert Einstein? Wild grayish white hair with a mustache and a lab coat. What is the Bitmoji look of Donald Trump? What is the Bitmoji look of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson? What is the Bitmoji look of John F. Kennedy, of Selena, of Kevin Hart, of Babe Ruth, of Patrick Mahomes, of James Harden, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hillary Clinton, Billy Graham, Bill Clinton, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, Barack Obama, Eminem, Queen Elizabeth, Snoop, Hulk Hogan, etc., etc. What is the Bitmoji look or looks of you? I myself probably have less than 5, and I'll redo my A.P.S.A when I'm 50 and 60 years old, just to modernize my looks again. But if I only had one Bitmoji look, then how amazing is it that I was able to find it, gain confidence in it, and utilize it in all the other aspects of my life? Business is always personal when personal interferes with business. Don't let the lack of confidence that you have in your physical aspect of your life sabotage the aspirational aspect of your life. Do the work needed to reach fulfillment. The final segment of this podcast is called Wrong Again. This is where I air out my grievances and disagreements with popular, redundant, useless rhetoric that hinder people from achieving fulfillment in various aspects of their lives. Long live.
Long live, 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 as long as the beat lives, as long as the streets live, as long as the longevity is.
Long live the right answer, and may you pass it on to your kids so it lives even longer. Perception is reality. His pants are sagging. His pants is sagging. He's a gang member. Perception is reality. Her cleavage is out. She's a harlot. Perception is reality. Their grass isn't well manicured like mine. They're definitely renting. Perception is reality. He's a cop. He's definitely racist. Perception is reality. Gen Z kids are softer than baby laxative. Perception is reality. Tattoos on their faces, they're up to no good. Selling fruit at the corner, they're undocumented. All suburb women are Karens, and the list goes on and on. The phrase, perception is reality, is fruit from the poisonous mindset tree. Perception is not reality. Truth is reality. And the truth is, those who say perception is reality are lazy critical thinkers who are easily manipulated to stop searching for truth. These are the same people that believe tidbits of salacious gossip and later spread it as a rumor from a credible anonymous source. If you ever work for a company that believes perception is reality, then divest from it right away. If you or anyone in your family believes that perception is reality, then fight hard to squash that notion before it turns toxic. To reach fulfillment in the physical aspect of your life, perception can't be the reality where you invest your confidence. Invest your confidence in the truth, not their truth, not your truth. Invest in the truth. It's just my 2 cents, but it could be worth a humble billion. Sincerely, John Joshua. 2 first names, no middle. The next No Advice Needed episode will be released on May 16th.